The attention span for a human being is 8 seconds, and this is like
At best.
at best, exactly.
Hello, we're Wendy and Olga.
From Comes and Coffee. And this is a special edition because Wendy is visiting me from the US. She flew from the US to Luxembourg.
Today we wanted to talk a little bit about why you might need a communications outreach campaign and what exactly that is.
Exactly, because we realized talking to many teams that some teams don't really understand when they need a campaign and why they need a campaign and what the heck that means. What is a campaign?
You might have a project that you've been working on that's part of a solution to a problem that your organization or some of the teams that you work with have. And this is a way to bring about general awareness as well as supporting some kind of a change.
The campaign can solve almost any issue that you may have. Do you want to raise awareness about some new tool? Do you want to make a behavioral shift, which is the longest, right? It takes the most time. And
right, you may already have your own branding, you may already have your general messaging, but now you want to talk about something a little bit more specific within a general or an overarching umbrella program. And this is a way to bring about additional visibility.
Tip number 2, how many products should you include in a campaign? What should it look like?
Usually you end up with a collection of information that you can disseminate to your audience. You might have some things that are very light, like an e-flyer or e-poster, email header, all the way to something more dense like
a slide deck,
a one-pager, and executive summaries.
And usually Wendy and I will like bringing something unexpected. Like one time we created our messaging on the napkins yes. in the cafeteria. The other time we leveraged those decals on the floor.
Sometimes we try for bathroom mirrors,
yes.
In shared spaces or in kitchenettes. Just something that's unexpected that will catch people's attention.
Number 3. What are the ingredients of a campaign?
Yes, that could be everything from your specific messaging. And again, that's going to be targeted towards that audience or those stakeholders. It could be multiple pieces. It could be different calls to action within each of the design products or visual products that are being created.
I mean, how you put your messaging even on the flyers on any product is very important, right? So you cannot put like a wall of text. You really need to have chunky, big, bold one idea that the brain almost automatically receives and digests.
Yeah, delivering information in bite-sized pieces that people can chew upon and then go back for more.
Oh, and we forgot about the hook. The hook is very important in your campaign.
Out the gate, what do you say? How do you put the message in there that's going to be eye-catching and brain-stimulating that will guide people to reading the next piece of information?
The hook is really like an invitation and a playful way to say, hey, look at this. This is actually interesting. This is going to give you something valuable.
That's right.
Exactly.
That full sentence, that full definition, that can be right after the hook. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It's both and they complement. But there is a need for a very specific messaging that is a hook to pull people in.
The last little secret, since you stayed with us till the end, if you're not excited yourself, you probably will not be able to create an exciting campaign for others, right? It spills over from your excitement. So do whatever you can to get yourself excited first. What we do,
what we just did,
you can see. So we're sitting on the floor intentionally, not at the desk, because desks are too serious. We surround ourselves with nice, colorful pillows.
We have pops of color with interesting messaging and saying just to help inspire us.
Wendy brought me this coolest
water bottle. Don't just take a regular water bottle. Do something different. That expands. Not just regular Post-it notes, but fun colors, fun shapes, nature. Surround yourself with a little bit of nature or faux nature.
It shifts your mind. It shifts your mind into something much more creative, much more colorful, and opens up a whole world of new possibilities. Have fun!
Enjoy, and see you next time.
See you next time! Bye! time.
Or if you want to connect with us and see, if your project or your program could even use a campaign, where would you even begin? What types of things could you have? What types of things could you use? What types of things would be beneficial? We're happy to meet with you and chat through some of the things you might want to consider.
Always happy to chat, especially if you drink coffee. But if you don't, that's okay too. Thank you.
See you next time.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Cheers.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Whoa!
That was high. I was thinking that was short.
And the last question, Wendy, how did you like Luxembourg?
It was fantastic. It was chilly. However, it was warmer than where I live. So very warm and friendly people. That's what matters.
But cool city, right?
Yeah, very cool. Very livable.